double binds, double messages game, there is always both a sender and a receiver. So if we're talking about the micro, that is personal relationships on a one-to-one basis, receivers must be involved in a personal and deeply needed relationship where they feel it's absolutely vital to accurately understand what the sender wants and needs of them in order to respond appropriately, e.g. keep the connection. This can be lover to lover, child to parent, etc. If we're talking about the macro, e.g. when the double bind is from government, media, religion, cult, or another organised group, for it to be effective, the audience must be willing to ignore logical reasoning, want to be taken care of, and assume that the authority is benevolent, which of course the sender will always say they are, so that the receiver accepts whatever is being promoted. The game is always a repeated experience, not a single event. The receiver is trapped with a sender who gives two different orders of message, each of which cancels the other one out. Yet both rules must be obeyed. Crazy making, right? So punishment is always a possibility. It can be the cold shoulder, withdrawal of affection, physical abuse, verbal attacks, physical neglect, or outright anger or complete abandonment. So let's give you an example of a double bind in an intimate adult relationship. So it's the sender's birthday, and at one point in the past you did something small for the sender's birthday and you were berated for not caring enough. So this time round you throw a big surprise celebration the following year and you're berated for humiliating them by bringing attention to their age in front of a large group of people. So now the next birthday's coming and you're in a double bind. If you ignore the birthday, you might get attacked. If you celebrate the birthday, you might get attacked. So you walk on eggshells and are paralysed with self-doubt. Double binds are used by abusers of all sorts, particularly among authority figures. So let's say there's like a cult leader who begins to abuse one of the cult members in some way. Now the cult leader may say, I am a direct channel to God, and if you tell anyone about this abusive behaviour, no one else will understand and God will be angry. The double bind there is if they do tell anyone, they'll be breaking a covenant with God. And if they don't tell anyone, the abusive behaviour will continue. And let us not forget the Salem witch trials. Defendants were tossed into a pond. Those who sank and drowned were found innocent of being a witch, and those who floated were found guilty and executed. Double binds are the ultimate, you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. Have you been subject to double binds?